Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to the channel. My name is Dini and today we'll be doing a sketchbook session. Sorry that it's been a while since I've done a sketchbook video. I've been dealing with some stuff personally, but I'm back. So I hope you guys have been enjoying the digital sketching videos, I guess. So I did a bad thing. I went and got another sketchbook. And there's a reason for it. The sketchbook that I used previously, I wasn't really able to use markers or watercolor in it, and it would just bleed through the paper, and I was really sad about that because watercolor is one of my main ways of adding color to my sketchbooks. And you could probably see that in my previous sketchbook tour. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to be drawing in that sketchbook anymore. I'm still going to do pen sketches and pencil sketches in there. It just means it's not going to be my main sketchbook for right now. I think I'm going to call that sketchbook sketchbook 1.5, and this will be sketchbook 2. I've already drawn in this one a little bit. It's an Ohayo mixed media sketchbook, and I got it off of Amazon. So I already did the front cover, and you can see I really like using color, so I'll just give you a quick little view of what I've done so far. Oh, I've also been updating the way that my characters look, so I'll probably do a video on that later. Yeah, that's pretty much all I've done so far. It's been like half a month since I started this, so like 2 or 3 weeks. But yeah, today I just thought that since it's the beginning of fall and a whole bunch of fall festivals are happening, I would draw some fall related things. I really hope you guys enjoy the video. If you do, please consider liking the video and maybe subscribe for future uploads. And without further ado, let's go. So this is future Nini, and I just wanted to say sorry for the delay. I actually recorded this back in September, like the middle of September, and now it's already like October 2nd. I have been working on making prompts for the spooky season, and my time has pretty much just been occupied with that. I also posted a draw with me, so if you want to, please make sure to go and watch that and support the channel. I posted the prompts yesterday on October 1st, and this year I wanted the prompts to be weekly instead of daily, because I remember last year I had really gotten burnt out from doing art every single day while also doing school. So I hope that people who also struggled with that will enjoy the prompts for this year. So now I'm starting the sketching phase, and I just use my red Prismacolor Premier colored pencils. That's what I usually use to start off drawing with watercolor. And yeah, I'm just drawing my character, Kendall. I don't remember if I actually described her to you guys. She's an Arrow Ace character from my Soulful Serenity story. I still haven't come up with an official name for that story, but I really like her design. She reminds me of myself. She's pretty calm. She lives by herself in an apartment. She used to date one of my other characters, and she's like she's my ideal aesthetic. She's what I want to be. She has a pretty warm color palette. Her hair is red-orange. She's a redhead, and she likes to wear pretty warm colors. and she dresses pretty cozy and doesn't really like wearing like skirts or short skirts or anything like that. Yeah, I basically just drew her for the fall, not specifically for spooky season. I really do feel like I've improved on my character design compared to previous sketchbook session videos. If you want to see them and compare between them, you can go back into my sketchbook session playlist, which I will link in the description. But yeah, I did mess up on her face for this sketch though. Her eyes are like super wide open and it kind of freaked me out, but I kind of fixed that towards the end of the video. Yeah, I've been working on hands like I always am, and I do think that it kind of works in this sketch, or in the sketch where she's holding her mug. I've been working on people holding things and interacting with objects, and I really do feel like this showcases that. So I've noticed that I do this thing every fall where I draw one of a character in like a plaid long sleeve shirt, and I've done this with Kindle in this sketch too, and I don't know why I do it. I mean, like, I like to wear plaid shirts, but I don't know why I draw my characters with that every fall. Now I'm just drawing a candle, like a pumpkin spice candle, and I think it turned out pretty well, pretty good with the watercolor. Pretty much everything in this sketchbook spread is going to be like warm colors, like oranges and reds and yellows and browns. Now I'm starting on just like a little sketch of a cat character. It's not any specific character that I've developed. It's just a random one-off character wearing a scarf, and I think it looks so cute. It kind of is based off of Pep, but not really, since this is a different color and I don't know. But yeah, I think that I can definitely see my style like developing and coming through with this one. I've noticed that I draw my cat characters pretty much with the same style. And this sketch is just a regular cat. It didn't turn out quite the way that I wanted to, but still wearing a scarf and looking cute and getting ready for the fall. So for this next sketch, there have been a whole bunch of spiders that have been appearing around my house, or just around my neighborhood in general. And the same thing happened last year. It's like these big spiders, and you would like find these big spider webs. And I remember the other day there was this small bird caught in the spider web, and I was like, they're everywhere. Why would you go away? You don't need to be running into spider webs. But yeah, that's basically what that sketch was based off of. Now I'm drawing just like a little ghost, not really like a Casper kind of ghost, but you know, like a spirit with a scarf. I've been drinking a lot of tea, so that's what this kettle is based on, and it says it's fall, y'all. And yeah, I've been drinking a lot of green tea because the weather has been absolutely destroying my nose and my throat. So, yeah. And this one is just like one of those frosted sugar cookies. I love those cookies. No matter what anybody else says, I really like those cookies. And I will be buying more for the fall. So now I'm just going to go over my sketches with my kneaded eraser to get rid of any pieces that might come up from the watercolor. And I'll get started on the watercolor process. So I started out with her hair and I used this orange color, and I really love how warm it is. It's from this watercolor kit that I got from Michaels. I don't remember the exact brand, but I got it from Michaels if you guys want to go look for it. Although I love the orange color, I think it kind of mixed with some of the green that was on my palette, so it didn't quite look as vibrant as it shows in the video right now. So I had to keep going back over it with more orange and red and yellow to make sure that it actually looked as warm as I wanted it to be. For the skin, I just mixed some red, yellow, and I think this light tannish color together, and then I watered it down a bit. And then I'll add some red blush over the cheeks, the nose, and around her hairline a bit later on. The candle was pretty easy to color. I didn't really go back over it with my white gel pen for the reflections or for the highlights. I'll probably do that later on. I do feel like I struggled a little bit with this blanket. I really wanted to make sure that the shadows and the highlights came through, but it didn't quite make it to the end of the coloring process. So you can see that I'm doing the red shirt. I think I'll post like a picture of what I did last year for Zara's plaid shirt, but it's pretty much the same thing as what I did last year. I was also looking at my profile picture that I had for last year and comparing it to what I did for this year, and oh my gosh, the difference is amazing. I've never been so proud of myself for my improvements. Like, you can definitely see how much I've improved from 2021 to 2022. And I posted it to my Instagram. I might show it here. And it's just, oh my god. I was just gushing to myself when I made that graphic. It was just, it's so good. But yeah, please look forward to future videos about the Spooktober or the Monster Mash prompts that I made. I will be recording some of my process for these prompts. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it for sketchbooks or on a digital video format. We'll see. So back to the video. Right now I'm just going over the pillows and her shirt, and oh my gosh, these pictures are so warm. I love the fall. It's my favorite season for now. It's starting to get cold outside, and I get to start drinking hot chocolate and teas, and I made a whole bunch of soup for the past week. It's great. I love it. Anyways, I feel like I show a lot of improvement with my color combinations in this sketchbook spread compared to like my last sketchbook, where I kind of went all willy-nilly with my watercolors. Oh, my throat is just yeah, I've never actually painted plaid before. I don't think it's difficult, but it was definitely an experience, and I think that I went back over all the plaid with my colored pencils to make it pop out more. Yeah, you can see me going back over her cheeks and her forehead with the red blush, and I think I overdid it a bit. Like, her cheeks are very, very red right now, looking like Santa Claus or something. I probably should have blended it in more or watered it down a bit more to make sure that it's not standing out as much as it is right now. Yeah, it's going back over the pumpkin and her face with red shadow. I probably should have used purple shadow for the pumpkin and like watered down purple, red, or violet for her face. And I tried to make her blanket plaid as well. I don't know why, I just went crazy with the plaid in this spread. And with that, this candle was not really based off of anything. I've just been lighting a few candles. That sounds weird. I've been using a few candles recently with my candle warmer and with a regular lighter, and it's wonderful. It's not, I don't know. I have this candle that I got from, I think it was Bath and Body Works, called Peach Bellini, and it smells so nice. It's so sweet. It's been going on. I'll probably include a little clip of the candle glowing. But I think that I'm gonna try and buy some fall related candles. I don't really like pumpkin spice. I'm not sure if that's a taboo thing to say, but I don't even know why I drew that specific one, since I don't like it. But yeah, I'll probably get I don't know. I like their sugar cookie flavored smelled candles. I don't know. Moving away from that, I had a little bit of difficulty with the color theory or the color combinations for that cat character. I wanted it to have orange eyes and for it to be like a black cat. It didn't quite turn out that way. I really wish I could have accentuated the orange in the eyes and made it more harmonious and work with each other rather than against each other. And kind of the same thing with this cat, the fur, I didn't really like it at first. I tried to do, it was supposed to be patched fur at first, but it didn't quite turn out that way. And then I had to go back over with a yellow color to make it all come together. So this spirit looking thing kind of looked like it was more Christmassy rather than Halloweeny. It kind of looked like a really skinny snowman. So I had to go back and add some fall leaves to the background of it to make it not look like it's from Christmas. I really had fun painting this sugar cookie. It was a lot of fun to do the highlights and the shadows with purples and yellows. Yeah. I'm not sure if you guys noticed that time skip, but I had to stop the recording because it was getting pretty late, and I came back the next day to add more shadows. And yeah, I feel like I added too much shadows on Kindle sketches, and it made it more contrasted than I wanted it to be, but I think it turned out alright in the end, just a bit more contrasted than I wanted it to be. I think that it's really interesting seeing the contrast between how I draw now and how I drew in the past. Let me know if you guys want to see some of my older sketchbooks. I have a whole bunch of them that I don't think I've ever shown on Instagram or anything. I do have a sketchbook 0.5 that came before my first sketchbook tour, so I might make a video of that. And I'm also planning on making a video of a part 1 to my sketchbook 1.5, which is the sketchbook that I used previously. So yeah, please comment down below if you want to see some of my previous stuff. So now I'm painting the sugar cookie, and I had so much fun doing this. I think I said that before. But I basically just used reds and purples to create shadows, and I used yellow for the highlights, and I messed up. I was like getting really confident when I was in the process of painting it. I was like, oh my gosh, this looks so cool. It'll be the best thing I've drawn in this spread. And then I accidentally went outside the actual breading of the cookie. And you could probably tell that I was panicking when I had to clean it up. I thought that I would do like a background for that specific piece to cover it up, but I didn't end up doing that. So now I'm starting to draw all the maple leaves and the pile of leaves in the background, and I really think that it brought this whole page together, especially with the cat and the spirit, because they didn't quite look like they went with the other fall related pieces or sketches. Yeah, I had a whole bunch of fun with this spread. I feel like I was able to explore warm colors and like analogous color schemes. And I got to draw the things that I like about fall. So thank you guys for watching the video. I hope that you guys liked it. If you did, please consider subscribing to the channel, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye. Okay, so it's done. I went over all of it with colored pencil, my Prisma colored pencils, and yeah, that's it.